Hi, Leo. Welcome to your animal spirit love reading. I thought it would be kind of fun to pull an animal spirit for you and also for your counterpart and kind of see the dynamic going on there. Um, Obviously, I'm not a zoologist, so Spirit knows that, and they're going to give me the cards. But no offense taken. Please don't take offense if I say something about a particular card, it's just kind of the more of the energy that I'll get from each card. So I'm going to start out with a true love reading card to kind of get an area of focus that Leo may need in regards to love. And then we'll pull the animal spirit card for each you and your counterpart. And then get a couple cards to see what the dynamic is and how that's playing out. And then we'll close out with my favorite, the Spirit Guides Oracle. So let's get started. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and definitely comment and let me know how this resonates. Spirit, what is an area of love that Leo needs to focus on? Okay, and we get abundance. So you can see that there's all this, like treasures and magic happening and beauty. And I think sometimes people forget that, love is included in your abundance. It's all the things that you've worked hard for and, kind of combine. And sometimes it can't be measured, but it can be a feeling inside. But let's see what the book says about abundance, and then we'll get going here. So, use your existing abundance to create beautiful things in your life, and you will be rewarded in more ways than you can imagine. Loving and being loved will definitely make you feel more abundant. If you are longing to meet your soulmate, it's your willingness to appreciate, acknowledge, and accept yourself that allows you to feel more abundant and will help you manifest a partner. In a relationship, your abundance of health, friendships, and mindset will bring joy to your partnership and as well as more love. Weird how they wrote that. Remember to be abundant in the full sense of the word means to be fascinating, lovable, creative, and resourceful. Okay, so focusing on how love contributes to your abundance. That's kind of what I got. So, Spirit, give me one animal spirit card for Leo. Not too many. Give me one card for Leo. Okay, and we get fish. Now this could be your counterpart, not you, but it could be you. You could be dealing with a water sign. The fish obviously represents Pisces, but it doesn't have to be. So this is like somebody that's very adaptable. They can be influenced by their environment. They can change directions very swiftly, and they're very comfortable in their element as far as just being in water and, submerged in emotion. That's a comfort for them. Okay, let's see. Let's get another card to see the counterpart to this. And we get dolphin. So again, you definitely could be dealing with a water sign, but this could just be, a time where you are really focusing on emotions, or maybe this particular relationship is really bringing out the emotion in you and in that water side of you. You could have a lot of water in your chart, or maybe your counterpart does, your partner does. So the dolphin is, a healer. They're really intelligent and spiritual, and also very comfortable in their emotion. But they can, I think they can underestimate their power, and that definitely could come through in a relationship if you know they're very healing, but I think they underestimate, you know they don't give themselves enough credit in a sense. So there may be a little bit of self-conscious there. Let's see what cards come out for this dynamic between these two. And we get the Five of Wands. What else is coming out? And we get the Three of Swords. So I feel like with this type of energy, I feel like there's a lot of conflict. And I know I said as I'm not a zoologist, but obviously in the real world, the dolphins eat fish. So I don't know if that has anything to do with this, obviously. But I feel like there is some conflict. It can be very painful. And it could be that if this is you, you could be in a partnership where, you're just feeling conflicted, like it's one-sided, like like your partner gives so much, and you might be feeling in a place where you're not able to give as much emotionally. And that definitely can cause conflict, because whenever you feel like the there's not balance, that's when it seems that people can kind of, turn on each other. Because I feel like your energies are in line in a sense, very similar energies, but maybe you're not seeing that in each other. And it's almost like you're not sure. Um, hmm. Let's get some. Where's my cards at? Let's get some clarifying on this Three of Swords. I feel like there's definitely a healing aspect that comes from this dolphin energy. So there may have been some heartbreak in the past, for this fish energy. And they're getting a lot of healing through this dolphin energy. But let's see what this says. Okay, so we get the Ace of Wands. And let's get a clarifying card for the Five of Wands. Okay, and we get the Seven of Cups. Okay, so I'm definitely seeing, like, just confusion, a lot of confusion here. This is really representing confusion. And then I feel like this is about spirituality and, yeah, really bringing in that healing. But I don't understand why there's confusion there. This is the heart. Okay. Where is all this confusion coming from? Spirit, where is all this confusion coming from? Knight of Wands. So I'm wondering if there's... I'm feeling like this energy, this fish energy may change up directions, and maybe that's, hard for this dolphin energy to deal with. But how does that play into this abundance? Spirit, let's get a card for that. How does that play into the abundance? Judgment. I definitely feel like there's an awakening happening, and I feel like it's coming through here. Like there's healing happening with this broken heart. There's some karma here. There's a lesson that's been learned. So I feel like what's happening here, what's happening here is that there's they're swimming in kind of two different directions. And I feel like the dolphin has really played a part in healing this fish here. But now it's kind of like, now what, right? Like, where do we go from here? You know, now the fish is feeling like there's so much obligation. Like, I could never do what you've done for me, and it's causing kind of this inferiority here. I don't know if this is making sense. It's just, that's what I'm getting. Spirit guides, what is a closing message that really can help pull this all together? I don't know why I'm not seeing this. And we get relationships. Relationships are just mirror images of your own life. How you feel and treat yourself, as well as how you react and respond to different situations and people around you. Be aware that every relationship is an opportunity for soul growth. So I feel like this really came about in a time where this fish energy was hurting. And I feel like this dolphin came along, and it's just like the dynamic, it was all divinely appointed to happen this way, right? It's like they came in and saved the day. And I think that there's probably some conflict, and I feel like there's a need for evaluation of like, what are we bringing to each other now? Like, we may have been brought together for a certain purpose. That purpose is now been served, in a sense. The karmic lesson has been learned. So where do we go from here? And this can cause a lot of confusion, because you can still really care about somebody, but it might, there it may be time to, either take this relationship in a new direction, which the fish is obviously trying to do. But I think there needs to be a discussion about, where is this going now? It's kind of like that whole scenario that they say. It's like, if you come together either on a rebound, that can be detrimental to your relationship later, or this kind of, like the superhero saving the day type of situation. And then it's like, once we get back to everyday life and we've healed, now what, right? So I think that it really needs, there needs to be an honest conversation where you're determining, where is this relationship going to go? Which direction is it going to go? I hope that helped you. I hope that I was relaying the message that Spirit wanted me to relay. I mean, I do definitely feel this. I feel this. Like, I don't, that whole, like, overwhelming feeling. So yeah, let me know in the comments if this resonates with you at all. And remember that the universe has your back, and so do I. Take care.